I want to talk to you guys for a minute about team leaders and franchise players and quote unquote whose team is it. Now, you got players that are basically superstars on the team and franchise players and great players and things like that. But with this big mix up of all these great players playing on one team, the question is not who's the best player per se, but it's whose team is it? Now, let me give you my opinion on this. My opinion is this. Let's say the Lakers and the Heat and stuff like that. Let's take the Lakers. Now, obviously, Kobe Bryant is the leader of that team, and it's his team. And I'm going to tell you why. For obvious reasons. The man's got 5 championships. He's been there for multiple years. You know, he'll be a Laker for life. He'll retire a Laker. He leads in basically every major statistical category the Lakers franchise history. The guy is a winner. He's the leader, and it's his team. But on the flip side, is he the best player on the team? That's up for debate. A lot of Laker fans, Kobe fans, regular fans will say Kobe Bryant. But people that really break the game down will say, well, hey, Dwight Howard is by far the best center in the NBA. I mean, it's not even a question. But is he better than Kobe Bryant? Is he a better center than Kobe Bryant as a shooting guard? And I'd have to say at this stage of his career, I'd have to say yes. Now, that's not a diss to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is, been in the league for a long time, man. Dwight Howard, this is only his 9th season. And Kobe Bryant came in the league in 1996, folks. 1996, this kid's been in the NBA. He got drafted when he was 17 years old. So that is not a diss to say Kobe Bryant is not better than Dwight Howard. Now, right now, Kobe's better than him now because, Dwight Howard is not, 100%. But when Dwight Howard's 100%, I just think he's the best player on the team. And that's just my opinion. I'm not dissing Kobe when I'm saying that. But the difference between the best player and, the franchise player or whose team is it, it's a thin line. And to me, it's still Kobe Bryant's team. Now, let's talk about the Heat. Another obvious thing going on. The best player in the NBA right now, obviously, is LeBron James. Multiple MVP candidate. He's a triple-double walking. This guy can do it all. I don't got to tell you his resume. You know how he is. He won the MVP last year. He won Finals MVP. He won the championship. He won a gold medal. He did it all. And he was the he was the clear leader of the Heat. And Dwayne Wade basically said that he's the best player and he's the leader of his team. But with all that being said, and people are going to get mad at me for saying this. And remember, listen, LeBron is my favorite player. So I'm not dissing LeBron when I'm saying this, but it's still Wade's team. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Dwayne Wade has been in the league for 10 years, folks. This guy is a multiple all-star, just like LeBron. He came in the league, not as much hype as LeBron. He's not as good as LeBron. But at the end of the day, that's Wade County. And he built that team. That's his house. They won a championship in 2006 when LeBron James was sitting at home. He got knocked out of the playoffs. While he was sitting at home, LeBron, Wade was winning the championship. He literally carried that team to a championship. And this guy still doesn't get the credit for that to me. He don't get enough credit. I'm sorry. And I'm not a Wade fan. I like Wade. Don't get me wrong. I like to watch him play. But I love LeBron way better than Wade. But I'm just calling it like I see it. Wade was down 2-0 against the Dallas Mavericks in 2006. This one they had Antoine Walker, Mourning, Shaq, Gary Payton, Jason Williams, guys like that. And Pat Riley was the coach, and Eric Spoelstra was the assistant coach. They were down 2-0, and they were down by 13 points in Game 3 late in the game. And you know what Wade said? I'm not going out like this. And they came back and won that game and won the next 3 games, 4 in a row, and won the championship. And, basically a lot of people consider Dirk Nowitzki a choker because of that. And after that, Wade got hurt and he'd been injured and things like that. And then LeBron James came to Wade's team. And now LeBron is the best player on Dwayne Wade's team. And Dwayne Wade he said LeBron's the leader and everything else, but it's still Wade's team because of what he did for that city. He built that. And just like, hey, when LeBron was in Cleveland, that was his team. When before LeBron got there wasn't really nobody you thought about with Cleveland except maybe Mark Price or Brad Daugherty or something like that. But hey, that was LeBron James' team. But now he is the best player on another man's team, just like Dwight Howard is the best player on another man's team. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about whose team is it, franchise player, who's the best, or even if you don't care, whatever, or if you do care. Let me know your thoughts. Give me your feedback on that, and let me know who is the best player and franchise player on some of these controversial, big-time, superstar-led teams, all right? Thanks, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon, and don't forget, if you can believe it, you can do it. Thanks for watching. You guys know I appreciate it. And remember, folks, always, always treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay. This is NBA Jerry, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.